So there appears to be some amount of confusion on how to properly set one of these up and run it and have it draw water correctly through the hose into the machine and to shoot it out like it was intended. Now, I had a few people comment on my video about this, asking these questions, and yes, I still have this thing and do still use it from time to time. There is some maintenance stuff that you have to do with them just to keep them working properly. It's not a big deal, and I'm going to show you how to do it, and then I'm going to show you the best way to prime the hose on one of these. So first thing, there is a small screen inside of here that you need to check and maintain properly. And all you got to do is just use an adjustable wrench, unscrew this, just like that. And we can see here, there's a little bit of debris. So clean that off. And this is important. This is a 20-volt tool. It doesn't have a lot of power to begin with. And when these are trying to pull up water through them, it takes a lot of power to do that and a lot of time, inevitably. But just make sure you clean the screen off from time to time. But I'm going to get a small toothbrush or something of that like to just clean that up a little bit. Something like this will work fine. Much better. Now this is important. This is here for a reason, and the reason for that is you don't want debris to get up inside here. You could probably get it out if you're crafty enough, but it'll be a pain, I guarantee you that much. This protects any issues or any debris from going into the machine and causing issues that you're not going to be able to clean out. So you want to make sure to check this from time to time. So of course, while you're here, just make sure that everything is okay. No debris inside. Then to just reinstall it, this is all you do. Just like that. And you can look up inside the hole. Perfectly fine. So another thing you should do from time to time is check the filter screen on here. And same thing. This does need to be maintained. As you can see, we do have some buildup of some stuff on here. So I'm going to blow that out with an air nozzle. You can use soap and water, whatever you want to use. It's not a big deal. So as I said, all I did here was just blow this off with some compressed air. Nice and clean now. So we just reinstall this. They make this really easy for the end user to maintain. No big deal. So here's another trick. With this hose, what you can do is prime it before you connect it. And in order to do that, you just get your garden hose, line it up with this, turn it on low or high, however best it fits onto there, and just kind of hold it in place. You fill the hose with water beforehand. That puts a lot less stress on your tool, and it'll drop the water a lot quicker. However, if you don't want to do that, how Worx tells you to prime one of these is to simply just connect the hose as normal, and then drop the feeder down below. And you do want to make sure that your water is as clean as possible. And when you do prime the hose, it's a lot less effort on the tool if you keep this as level with the bottom of the jug or wherever you're pumping it through as possible. If you take this and you pull out all 20 feet of the hose and you have it, all the way over there, and you're trying to use it, it's going to make it a little bit harder for it to pull water. So I'm just going to run it, pulling the water through it. I can see it perfectly fine. There we go. So if your Worx Hydroshot is having any issues pulling water in a reasonable amount of time, that's the reason why. Make sure you check those two screens and prime the hose like this. Have the hose all wound up like this, as close as possible to the jug, and then it'll prime it a lot faster. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helps.